Hi guys, today I'm ranking the all the phobias. Okay, so let's go through them A to Z. Ablutophobia, I think that's how you say it. Fear of bathing. Why? Anyways, acluophobia. Fear of the darkness. Yeah, a lot of people have that. Acrophobia, fear of heights. Aerophobia, fear of flying. No, I'm kind of. I almost said aglophobia. Algophobia, fear of pain. Yeah, pain is bad. Agoraphobia or agoraphobia. I think it's agoraphobia. Fear of open spaces or crowds. Okay. Hmophobia. Fear of needles or pointed objects. Kind of. Okay. Amaxophobia. Fear of riding in a car. Why would you be scared of riding in a car? That's just saying, oh, I'm scared of riding in let's say a Bugatti, or I'm scared of riding in a limo. I mean, I guess it's weird, but still weird. What? Sorry, just having a sip of water. Androphobia, fear of men. That's weird. Okay, I don't want to be selfish or anything, but let's just go on. Anginophobia, fear of fear of choking. I don't know how to pronounce the other word, so I'm just going to leave it. Angerophobia, fear of anger. Dude, I think in Inside Out, the one anger, that imagine what he would be like if he had that phobia, if he had agoraphobia. That would be so bad. He would literally be fear and anger at the same time. Anthrophobia, fear of flowers. Okay, so you're just never gonna get married. Great. Sorry, no offense. Anthropophobia. That's long. Fear of people or society. Oh man. So the person from Into the Wild must have that. Aphenphosmophobia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Aphenphosmophobia. I'm just gonna pronounce it like that. Fear of being touched. Okay, that is weird. Aquaphobia, fear of water. Okay, so you're just gonna die straight away because you don't have any water. Okay, but you're gonna be forced, I think. Okay. Arachibutyphobia, fear of peanut butter. Dude, that's the funniest one yet. That's the funniest one. Arachnophobia, fear of spiders. Arithmophobia, fear of numbers. So how are we going to learn math? Because they're more than infinite numbers in math. You're just gonna have to get rid of it, I guess. Astrophobia. Astrophobia, fear of outer space. Oh, this was one. Astrophobia, fear of thunder and lightning. Astrophobia, fear of outer space. Taxophobia, let me guess. It's the fear of taxes. Oh no, it's not. Atelophobia, fear of imperfection. I mean, why fear? Yes, embarrassing, whatever. Adichepphobia. Whatever. Let me just do it again. Agoraphobia. There. Fear of failure. Automatonophobia. I mean, I don't have that phobia, so I get why it's automatonophobia. Okay, that was a terrible joke. Fear of human-like figures. So, I mean, Vita Carnis would be pretty, Anyways, autophobia, fear of being alone. Okay. B. Okay, let's go to B. Bacteriophobia, fear of bacteria. Barophobia, let me do a speed run. Barophobia, fear of gravity. Bathmophobia, fear of stairs or steep slopes. Batrachophobia, fear of amphibians. Belenphobia, fear of pins and needles. And phobia, fear of books. Fear of prance. Bromidrophobia, fear of smelling bad. Okay, that was weird. Okay, that's all of the ones for B. Let's move on to C. Cacophobia, fear of ugliness. That means you're afraid of yourself being ugly or other people being ugly? I mean, probably both. I mean, it's kind of relatable because I'm scared of the monolith and it's very ugly. Also, the boiled one. He's ugly as heck. Okay. Catagellophobia, fear of being ridiculed. Catotrophobia, fear of mirrors. Okay. Chianophobia, fear of snow. Hey, it's all, dude. If anybody has that, then sorry, but you're gonna need to stay in home all winter because winter is coming up. Okay. Chromatophobia, fear of spending money. So you're like mean. By the way, there's mean is that's not what I mean by mean. There are two different meanings for mean. And one of them is you don't spend money, but you have a lot. If you don't have a lot of money, then I guess it's kind of really. Chromophobia, fear of colors. How are you going to outstand that? You're just gonna be like every day. I mean, it's probably nobody even has that. Chronometrophobia, fear of clocks. How would I read that? Chronophobia, fear of time. Okay. Well, then you're just going to be screaming everywhere you go, like, nah, 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 nah. Okay, and chronometrophobia, fear of I already did that one. Cybophobia, fear of food. Claustrophobia, fear of confined spaces. Yeah, like small spaces. Cleithrophobia, fear of being trapped. Climacophobia, fear of climbing. Okay, colorophobia, fear of clowns. Cyberphobia, fear of computers or fear of dogs. Cynophobia is fear of dogs. I mean, I kind of have it, to be honest. I think I might, because I don't really like dogs. Daemonophobia, fear of demons. Decidophobia, fear of making decisions. So, are you, fickle and all around? I mean, probably. So you're just going to try to make a decision, but then you're going to be like, no, you're just gonna fickle everywhere you go. Dementiophobia, fear of madness or insanity. Dude, some of these phobias are literally the exact same as other phobias. So, like colorblind glasses, but for ADHD. I mean, I have ADHD, but I'm not gonna buy that because it's just right in my screen. So, wow, so appetizing. Yeah, I can't even buy you. Dendrophobia, fear of trees. Okay, well, that's not very bad because the crawl in Vita Carnis would probably be kind of like that, I guess. Okay. Dentophobia, fear of dentists. Dermatophobia, fear of houses. Dysmorphophobia, fear of deformity. Yeah, that's like the smile tapes. If you're in the smile tapes, then say bye-bye to that phobia, because you're gonna have to stop that, or like try to walk it off or something. Dystochipphobia, fear of accidents. Okay. Ecophobia, the fear of home. Like your house, or then they'll love school, I think. Or maybe they're talking about like Earth, your home. You mean like, I don't know. Okay, Elurophobia, fear of cats. Hey, why? What's the offense? I love cats. Cats, I have 2 of them in my house right now. Emetophobia, fear of vomiting. Okay, that's weird. I don't really have the fear of it. It just feels bad when I do it. Ankylophobia, fear of crowds. If you're performing on stage, then yes, but I don't know why. What else? Entomophobia, fear of insects. Ephibophobia, fear of teenagers. Okay, I'm not doing that one. That one's weird. I'm going to blur that out because it's inappropriate, and I didn't even talk about it. Gamophobia, fear of marriage. Okay. Genophobia. Okay. No, I'm not saying what it means. Genophobia, fear of knees. Okay. Well, then you're just going to be scared whenever you walk. Okay. That's weird. Glossophobia, fear of speaking in public. Okay, we're going to speak the other one. We're going to skip the other one. Hephaephobia, fear of touch. Heliophobia, fear of the sun. Hemophobia, fear of blood. Herpetophobia, fear of reptiles. Fear of number 666. Hippopotamonstrosquibidoliophobia, fear of long words. And I just pronounced that because I actually learned how to pronounce that word. And humanal ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis and supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And yes, those are real words. Fear of long words, hippopotamonstrosquibidoliophobia. If it's the fear of long words, then why is it the second longest word in the dictionary? Okay then, whatever. Hydrophobia, fear of water. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hippochondrophobia. Wait. Hypochondria? That's not even a phobia. Let's just count it as hypochondria, fear of illness. You could have just said hypochondriophobia or something. Fear of illness. Okay. Iatrophobia, fear of doctors. Okay. Insectophobia, fear of insects. Okay. Cononyphobia, fear of cononyphobia. Wait, Koinonophobia, fear of rums. Okay. Not pone. Kumponophobia, fear of buttons. Then you're just gonna be scared of that one Mr. Beast video. Lilapsophobia, fear of tornadoes and hurricanes. Lochiophobia, fear of childbirth. Magerophobia, fear of cooking. Magellophobia, fear of large things. Okay. Melanophobia, fear of the color black. Microphobia, fear of small things. Mycerophobia, fear of dirt and germs. Okay. Necrophobia, fear of death or dead things. Okay, let me try to actually do this. Noctophobia, fear of the night. Dude, that's just the fear of the darkness. Okay. Nomophobia, fear of being without your mobile phone. Dude, I bet every teenager has that. Okay. Nosocomophobia, fear of hospitals. Nosophobia, fear of disease. Nyctophobia, it feels like I said a bad word there. Fear of the dark. What does that mean? Okay, I know words. Obesophobia, fear of gaining weight. Octophobia, fear of the figure 8. Ombrophobia, fear of rain. Ometophobia, fear of eyes. Dude, are you serious? Are you serious? How would you overcome the fear of eyes? You use them every day. Oh my gosh. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Ophidiophobia, fear of snakes. Ornithophobia, fear of birds. Osmophobia, fear of smells. Ostraconophobia, fear of shellfish. Shellfish. That feels weird saying it for some reason. Okay, paperophobia, fear of paper. Paperophobia. Okay, nope. Pathophobia, fear of disease. Pedophobia, fear of children. Homophobia, fear of kissing. That's just weird. Philophobia, fear of love. Phobophobia, just call it phobia. Fear of phobias. Dude, if you have that phobia and you're watching this video, then you're just going to be scared the whole way through, dude. Photophobia, fear of feet. Okay, I have the fear of seeing just jump scares with feet. That would be very bad. Porphyrophobia, fear of the color purple. Okay, that's weird. Pteridophobia, fear of ferns. Pteromerhanophobia, fear of flying. Pyrophobia, fear of fire. Wait, have we already done fear of flying? Fear, okay, S. Okay. Samhanophobia, fear of Halloween. Scolionophobia, fear of school. Scoptophobia, fear of being stared at I'm not going to keep that in the video. I just burped. I probably am, actually. Selenophobia, fear of moon. Siderophobia, siderodromophobia is the fear of trains. Sociophobia, fear of social evaluation. Yeah, evaluation. Sorry. Somniphobia, fear of sleep. Thought that was the fear of insomnia. Tachophobia, fear of speed. Technophobia, fear of technology. Terrorphobia, fear of monsters. Thalassophobia, fear of the ocean. Trichophobia, fear of hair. Chonitrophobia, fear of thunder. Okay, Trypophobia, fear of needles, injections. Trypophobia, the one I know, yay! Fear of holes. Fear of tiny holes, I think, like on your hand. Most people saw it. Okay. V and Z. Okay, great. Okay, let's do Venostrophobia, fear of beautiful women. That's weird as heck. Verminophobia, fear of germs. Wikipophobia, fear of witches in Minecraft. Oh, no, and witchcraft. Sorry, I almost said Minecraft. I'm a gamer. Okay, that's X. That's V to Z, I guess. Xenophobia, fear of the color yellow. Xenophobia, fear of strangers or of foreigners. I mean, the fear of the color yellow is. I mean, it's better than the fear of colors. Xenophobia, fear of strangers, foreigners. Zoophobia, fear of animals. Why, dude? That's 9 letters. Xerophobia, fear of vacuum cleaners. There we go. That's all of the phobias. Well, let me just check. Yep, that is all of the phobias. Now we are done. Yay! I'm surprised that didn't take that long, actually. Probably because there are only two phobias that have I that start with I and start with K, and only 3 that start with L. I think that's probably why. Anyways, that is the video. Bye. 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 Bye.